Hey everyone, so today in this video I will be doing a advice video, basically how not to die in high school, because I graduated last year from high school and high school is pretty scary for a lot of people. So yeah, and I'm thinking about doing a couple of these videos, so some of them will be more specified on just things like high school things in general, and others will be specified on certain things and also for my school, like the high school that I went to, since it's quite of a different high school than others, I believe. So the first tip that I basically have is to sleep. So sleep is really important, and a lot of time in high school you don't get a lot of sleep because you need to do a lot of homework and you have a lot of tests. But one thing you should do is make sure that you have enough sleep so that you can set a good sleeping schedule, and where you can just set a timer on your phone which basically goes off at a time you would want to go to bed, or you want to get to ready to go to bed. And also with having good enough sleep is it's best to study and do homework for an hour and then to sleep, instead of studying and doing homework for 3 hours and getting hardly any sleep, because I've been there where I have actually studied quite a bit and did a lot of homework during the night, and when you're tired and basically an hour before you are supposed to go to bed or you're supposed to sleep, you don't really remember stuff that you study. So it's best to just study for an hour and then go to bed and then study the next day for 3 hours, because then it's more fresh and it stays better in your head. The second thing that is really important is to have a good friend group. And it's kind of ironic for me to say this because when I was in high school I didn't really have a huge friend group. I didn't really have many friends. I just had people here and there that I talked to, that spoke to me, but yeah, basically I didn't have any friends in school. And I did have 2 friends, but they were older, so they graduated a lot earlier than I did, so that was always an issue. But just make sure that you have a good group of friends, even if it's 1 friend or 2 friends or a couple of people you talk to, and just make them be the friends who support you through whatever things you're going through, and friends who you know will stick with you for a while, not some friends who stick with you for a couple of days and then just ditch you and then just walk off to other people, but friends who actually stick with you for, I'd say, at least a year. I'd hope longer, but if it's for a year, that's also fine. But just make sure that friends who just stay with you no matter what, that they would stay, that they support your decisions and that they are there for you to talk to and to help you when you're going through a difficult time, because it's really important to have a good friend group, because at times you might feel alone, and then when you have a couple of friends it will make you feel less alone, and it will always help you instead of always having to sit by yourself or sit with teachers. And don't forget to have fun with those friends and just be yourself, because if you're not able to be yourself around that group of friends, then I hate to say this, but ditch them and look for other people who you are able to be yourself around. And the third tip is to study. Study is key as well, because, okay, I know this is not that nice to hear, but studying is important, and yeah, studying may not be fun, but it's something that's really important, because when you study you have all the information in your head. And I'm not saying that you have to study every day, but just make sure that for the subjects that you find difficult, just to revise certain things each day, so that when you actually have a big test or you have a quiz or you need to do homework, then you actually know what to do. So for me personally, I have dyscalculia, so anything that was math related, yeah, that just didn't go well for me, and I'm gonna be honest, I failed most of my maths tests, and I pretty much failed all my maths exams, and yeah, but I did study for them, which actually made me get a higher grade than if I didn't study for it. And with that, I just want to say, if there's subjects that you find difficult, just do your best and just try to understand the things you can maybe understand, and in that way you're showing dedication, and the teachers will also be a lot nicer to you and understanding. The next one is something that I've had issues with quite a lot of times, and I still sometimes have difficulties with, and that is basically just to don't care what other people think of you, because believe it or not, no one actually cares what you do and what you don't do, and you're gonna be so much happier when you don't think about that. And yes, I know it's hard because you're in an environment where people get judged quite easily, and I've been there. I've been bullied, and basically for a long time I did care what other people thought of me, and at times I sometimes do, but I'm still at that point where I just at times don't care what other people think of me, so I just go my own way, I do my own thing. When I was in high school, I just wore a bunch of clothes that I wanted to wear. I did my makeup, I did my hair how I wanted to, I just did everything that I just wanted to. I hanged out with the people I wanted to. It made me a lot happier than when I was thinking all the time what other people would think of me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that these couple of tips have helped you in a way, and don't forget that I do have another video coming up, so don't be worried. That is coming up, I think, right after this one. So there will be a bunch of tips in that video as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you have an amazing school year, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.